Speaking here with Bryan Menell. He is the CEO of Mahana. Mahana, a Hawaiian word meaning welcome and warm, right?
It's warm and welcoming, yes.
Very cool, very cool. Mahana is a really interesting company. You guys had a presentation, or a demonstration rather, on stage a few minutes ago. Tell me about the genesis of Mahana, because we were talking off camera about how it got started, and it started really small, but it was so attractive to a lot of marketers that you guys were, I mean, you were happy to expand it to other venues, but tell our audience a little bit how Mahana started.
Sure. We started really looking at the restaurant industry, how we could apply this context awareness to restaurants. So one challenge, big challenge restaurants have is their top 20% of their customers actually are worth 5x everybody else, but they don't know who they are, right? So we wanted to build this simple restaurant app that people could use and put a beacon in the restaurant so that someone could walk in, the app here's the beacon, and then we have a little teeny tablet at the front that pops up their picture that we pulled from Facebook and their name, how often they come in, what they've ordered and liked before, all sorts of details about them so that they can provide much more personalized service to them, right? So Mahana means, as you mentioned, means warm and welcome in Hawaiian. So when people walk in the door, they feel warm and welcome because they know their name, they know what they like. If you're gluten-free, right? It's like, hey, welcome back. It's good to see you. Let me grab a gluten-free menu for you while you go sit down. And you just sort of feel special when you walk in. And everybody wants to feel special. Everybody wants to feel like a VIP.
Exactly. Do you see this new technology, beacons, really kind of replacing cookies? And if so, why is this getting such good buzz? Like, why is this just such an attractive prospect for marketers?
Yeah, I think it's sort of the equivalent, right? So the web browser has been great and improved dramatically over the past 15 years, and it can leave cookies behind to understanding what you do and where you go. When I go look at Nike shoes on eBay, I seem to be bombarded with banner ads for Nike shoes on subsequent websites because they're retargeting me, right? So all this is very clever. But then when I get my phone out, which is where I spend most of my time actually, the screen time is spent on the phone more than on the computer these days, and I go to the mall, well, nobody knows I was browsing Nike shoes, right? There's no context. There's a store right there that sells Nike, but you don't really know, right? So beacons are like the ultimate context, because I know outside in the real world, like where I'm going and what I'm doing. So if you can actually combine, I think, things you know about someone's online life with their offline life, right? I think you can create some real powerful context. And you think about, they say the best, advertising messages are very targeted and very specific to people. A very one-on-one marketing thing. Well, what best if you know sort of where they are and what they're doing to be able to target people. So, where it goes, it's still early, right? So we're working with people placing beacons in hotels and travel and transportation, convenience stores, everywhere that people are using things. But it remains to be seen sort of where it all goes, from here, and it's just super, super early right now. But that's the fun time.